Well, let's get right to the point, shall we? Congratulations, Michael Misa, the 15-year-old, is the first overall pick in this year's OHL priority selection. And if I do say so myself, young fella, you're going to a pretty fine organization. Passionate ownership group there in Saginaw. The fans are fantastic once they start filling the Dow. Just a word to the wise, stay out of the media room before the game. All that food is way too tempting. It'll spoil your performance. And those beer nuts in the concourse, try not to smell too much of them. They always make me hungry before the game. I'm sure that's going to be the least of your concerns. But as Michael Misa enters this Ontario Hockey League as a 15-year-old, and I wish him the very best experience in the OHL and beyond that, a long and prosperous pro hockey career, I do hope one more thing for Michael Misa, and that is that he is the last player to be granted exceptional status into the Ontario Hockey League. Don't get me wrong. I have no problem with bringing 15-year-olds into this league. Why let them dominate amongst their peers and put up some ridiculous numbers when they could be elevated earlier in order to play against tougher competition? Let's see how they fare against older and more talented players. That part I'm fine with. I know there's a great deal of scrutiny that goes into this decision, a battery of interviews to make sure the player is ready. That's all good. What I think we need to do, though, is get rid of the label exceptional status. And yes, we could pick nits here. I understand by the letter of the law, the player is an exception to the rule, so that's why we call them exceptional. But I think we also understand that after all this time, Michael Misa now being the sixth exceptional player, we look at them as having exceptional ability, which maybe they do. But when you have that label on them for their entire junior career, oh, that guy, he was the one that was granted exceptional status. I think we expect even more than we need to. There's enough pressure already without some label that makes it even more pressure-filled for the player. So as the sixth exceptional player to come into the Ontario Hockey League, I hope Michael Misa is the last. Let's call them early entrants to the league from now on. 6 exceptional players, and starting with the next one, we'll grant someone early entry to the Ontario Hockey League. There's enough pressure already. No reason we can't just relieve some of that pressure just a bit. And hey, before I go today, I know I was really excited about the opportunity to see some upsets in the first round of the playoffs this year. And here we are this week, and none of the favorites are currently losing. But hey, there's still time, there's always still a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? I guess we'll find out. I'm Farwell. It's Friday. We'll see you at the rink.